Today, let's see what are value types and what are reference types in Swift, and pretty much what is the difference between those two. So, at a high level, value types means when we do an assignment, that means let's say A is equal to B. So, this B, a copy of B is created and that will be assigned to A, meaning uh, the changes in B after this assignment are not going to affect A. So these we call it as value types. So let's say, for example, let's take a structure. Let's give it a name. Let's give it a price. Now let's see whether structures in Swift are value types or reference type. Now I create a product instance which is product1, and as we all know, a default initializer will be provided for the structure. We don't need to explicitly write an initializer. As you can see the moment I try to initialize a product struct, I've got the initializer which is with the name and the price. Okay, now I say let's Apple and let's say 10. Now this is the structure I have created. Now as we want to see whether the changes will be affected or not, let me take another product. I'm just assigning. That means I'm assigning p1 instance to p2 instance, and I don't need to explicitly convey the type of this p2. Why? Because this assignment operator helps. Okay, this p1 is of type product, so obviously p2 will become product. Now let me change p2 dot name is equal to sum. Instead of small a, let me take a capital A and see it's Apple. Now let's see whether, let's also make it aware. Let's also make it aware. Let's see whether this assignment, this change of name of p2 instance is affecting p1 or not. Now here let me p1 dot name string interpolation p1 name before assignment. Now the same I do here, p1 name after assignment. Now see what it prints before assignment, after assignments, and based on we see whether structures in Swift are value types or reference type. If it is a value type, changes in p1 should not affect p2, or changes in p2 should not affect p1. Why? Because it creates a copy. Okay, now let's run and see that in the console of the playground. See, p1 name before assignment is also Apple, though you are changing p2 dot name after assignment to capital A, p1 name after assignment is also p1. So from this we can clearly say that structures are of value types. That means the values are copied. So whatever the after the assignment, whatever the changes that you're doing of one instance will not affect the other instance which you are assigning. So these are called value types. Now coming to reference types, let's say assigned person, let's say let's take same, it's okay with one. Now let me create a person. Like structures, classes will not give us default initializers. We need to create the initializers, or we need to give the default values. Let's say for this iOS is the person name, Now let p2 is equal to p1. Same way, I don't need to explicitly mention here it is of type person. Why? Because as I'm doing the assignment, so p2 will also be an instance of person class. Now, okay, structures also we have taken the same thing, person2, person1. Now let's say changes in person1 or changes in person2 are affecting person1 or not. Now I'll change person2 dot name is equal to apple. Now I, okay, it's also a let constant, so I need to change it to where. Now I do the same. Person1 name before assignment and after assignment. Now let's run it and see. See, person1 name before assignment is iOS, whereas person1 name after assignment has become Apple. Why? Because this person1 and person2, because of this assignment, they are referring to the same instance. That means they are identical. That means classes in Swift are reference types. So bottom note is value types are some things where the assignment creates a copy, and reference types are the assignments will create a new instance, but it points to the same instance, that it refers to the same instance. Yeah, I hope this video is helpful on value types and reference types in Swift. Thank you.